Well, I'm a day late, but I couldn't let it go by. Apple has announced AirPods Pro Max 2. Oh, God. Apple has announced AirPods Max 2, or should we call them AirPods Max 1.3? Because these are really what the AirPods Max that got released with the USB-C connection should have been, but they were not. There is nothing different. See these? They look exactly the same, and you have exactly the same colors. Let's go over here for a little bit of Inception. It's AirPod Max Inception. Um, Order 325 available next month. View pricing. Okay, let's do it. Uh, Hold on. I gotta make it a little smaller. Uh, 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 Here we go. $549. Still, they didn't fix anything that people didn't like about these. Um, it's still got the same crown on the top here. Yeah, same buttons and all that stuff. Still got this somewhat uncomfortable ear cup action going on. Um, Still heavy as hell, heavy as hell, and that's no fun. But what do they have? What do they have? Okay, let's go back over here and check out the highlights of this. Listening remastered. It's more like listening reheated. Um, Improved high fidelity sound, exhilarating bass, audio. Yeah, expansive mids, crisp highs. That all sounds like a bunch of BS. Live translation. So it's got the H2 chip in it, so it can do all the live translation and all the adaptive audio and stuff. No, it does not have hearing aid functionality, but I mean, they're a full size headphone. Maybe that's why. Canopy to cushion, built for unequaled fit and comfort. That is not true. Try laying down in bed to read or to watch some iPad or something on with these. Try and sit back on a chair with these and watch the corners of the freaking things just push up like that. Yeah. Um, I do have the AirPods Max 2, 1 and 1.5. I have the USB-C AirPods Max. And I got the USB-C AirPods Max because now you can get lossless audio through this USB-C port. I've used it exactly like 4 times, which, and I will be honest. The AirPods Max are the headphones that for comfort around the house I use most often. I don't wear them outside the house because I have AirPods Pro 3. But when Apple released these, they were not necessarily revolutionary, but they were kind of a big leap forward. And some of the major brands had to do some catching up. Okay? But most of the major brands, the Sennheisers, the Sonys, those guys, they kept with what they were already good at, which was making wireless headphones, Bose, wireless noise canceling headphones that were light and easy to wear and comfortable. They weren't shaped like what is it, a beignet? Is that what it is? Is a beignet shaped square? Let's look that up, friends. Um See if I can spell it. Beignet. Yeah. Yes. Yes, beignet. Shaped like a beignet. Okay, so here we go. Back over here. And do you see the resemblance? Do you see the resemblance? Would you want to wear beignets on your ears? Nah, me neither. Me neither. Let's take a closer look though, as Apple asks us to here. Um, they come in uh, the same colors. So there's starlight and midnight and blue and purple and orange. Now, a different company might have given us some different colors. Like wait a minute. There's no silver. There's no silver. There's no white, whatever you want to call it. There's no green. They used to have green. Um so yeah, they let's go back to this inception. Okay, there's the orange. Looks there's the midnight. There's the blue. There's the purple. Yep. No, no white, no blue, no green, no. That's a disappointing amount. Digital crown. Pause and play music, and also turn the music up or down as you turn your head and bump into something as you're sitting in a chair. So that's great. The canopy, they're calling it. Spanning headband made from breathable mesh net, mesh knit, knit mesh. Anyway, distributing weight, reduce on head pressure. The cushions, crafted with acoustically engineered memory foam. I I still don't like this fabric. I don't like it. Although I've had these now. What did these come out like a year ago? And I've had them now for whenever they came out, and they're not terrible, but they're not great either. Beautifully anodized aluminum cups, or should we say, beignets. um, yeah, telescoping arms. Okay, superior sound. H2 chip. So the H2 chip, if you didn't know, is what they put in the AirPods Pro 3. And it gives all of this different functionality. Let's see. High fidelity audio, wider soundstage. I don't have any problem really lossless audio when plugged in via USB-C. Personalized spatial audio, I don't really care about. Noise canceling, improved active noise canceling. Okay. So adaptive EQ, which I don't really care about. Lossless audio, which I love, but I don't use. Personalized spatial audio, unmake some noise, noise reduction, 1.5 times more active noise cancellation than the previous generation. They are pretty good at noise canceling, so I can't really complain about that. Talk about communication skills, live translation, conversation awareness. So when you start speaking, they turn down the headphones. Now, this is a feature that I don't like, and I never turn on any headphones that I have, because if you're like me, you sing along when you're you sing along when you're wearing the headphones, right? And so if I start to sing along and conversation awareness is going, then turns off the music. Loud noise reduction, personalized volume on default, transparency and adaptive audio listening modes, loud sound reduction automatically helps reduce louder environmental sound. I mean, putting the headphones on reduces loud sounds. So I don't know that I don't know how this is a feature, honestly. 20 hours of listening time. Now, a lot of other headphones, 24 hours of playtime, 30-hour battery life. So Apple is touting 30-hour battery life. You can talk to Siri. You can automatic switch. This is the one thing that I like about AirPods that no other headphone can do, and so I grudgingly take it in stride. But yes, they will switch from device to device. Sometimes they get confused, and I get frustrated. But for the most part, if I have my headphones on with my phone, and then I bring my headphones over and I sit down at my computer or at my iPad or something like that, they will switch. Audio sharing, never tried that, so I can't complain. USB-C charging, that's not a feature now. That's not a feature. Okay. USB-C charging, they were behind when the first ones came out, and they stayed that way for a long time. Yeah. And last but not least, but probably worse, the smart case. Down in the comments, if you have a pair of AirPods Max, tell me, do you know where your case is? I know where mine is. Mine is still in the box, because ain't no way I'm ever using that. And I know it doesn't turn, the headphones don't turn off, but they do go into a sleep mode. And I've noticed that I haven't picked them up after not wearing them for a little while. And I haven't had any kind of like, that they haven't been dead or anything. So there is something that's better about that. But the case was a mistake to start with. And yeah. $549, $550 is a ridiculously stupid amount of money. The AirPods Pro 3 are by far the better buy. Noise canceling's great. They do have all kinds of different stuff. They don't have lossless audio, but the AirPods Max don't have heart rate sensing. Yeah. This is a ridiculous release by Apple. And I can't even imagine. I know for a fact they are just not trying anymore. There is nothing about these headphones that has significantly changed in any way. They have added a feature that should have been added with the last release. They have taken away some colors. They have kept the stupid case. They have kept the stupid design. They haven't done anything. Will they sound better? Maybe. They very well might sound better, but it's clear to me that at least when it comes to audio products, and really honestly for a lot of their non-phone, non-computer products, they are phoning it in. I'm insulted that they will call this AirPods Max 2. I'm insulted that they would call this AirPods Max 2. And are you as mad as I am? Maybe you're not. Maybe everybody has been lulled into this, like, well, we don't expect that much from Apple because these were good 6 years ago, so they're still going to be pretty good. But if you spend $550 on these and you have these, or even the first ones, that's a fool and his money soon parted. Don't do it. Apple is, man. Just when I thought they were back on the right track, no. Anyway, let me know what you think about these down in the comments, and we'll talk again soon. But until then, I'm out.